the football was probably better at Wembley than it was at Old Trafford. Let's get that
You
right.
saw some goals. I can tell you that.
Definitely that. Manchester United won, Arsenal won. Yeah. David.
What can I say? Hey.
Yeah.
After 7-1, yeah, you're thinking, all right, cool. As reality came crashing back down to earth, mate. The first half, United were dead. They were dead. I mean, Robin would speak on them, but for some reason, there's a fear that United play with. They didn't want to attack in it. Us, man, bare possession, but we're not hurting them. Trossard gives away a stupid free kick. You got the referee pushing the wall back 11 yards. Arsenal players, the wall decided just to allow it, and then man, Raya's at the tram station. And you're just looking at the highlight. You just look at it. Do you know the funny thing was, yeah? I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, oh, this is a snooze fest. Look at my phone. Then the Premier League app just scores. What ruined it 1-0. I was like, bruv. And then you see the goal, and they're just like, mate. And then we get back into the game 1-1. Rice scores a nice goal. Then you're thinking, like, go win the game, innit? But nope. United have chance after chance after chance to score. Rice saved us. Rice with last ditch. Gabriel with last ditch. Højlund, up your Viva, mate. You're in the Premier League. Hello?
Up your Viva.
You ain't got time. You have not got time. Once your man was strolling, blood. Like had the whole Old Trafford. But yeah, listen, disappointing.
He didn't want it.
Gap to Liverpool's 15 points. It's a stinker. It's just rinse and repeat from last week.
Yeah. I mean, do you know what I'm so happy about, though? Is that we got to see the same 11 that did win in Eindhoven 7-1.
Yeah.
And albeit, Miles Skelly was the one that actually started and came up after half an hour. It because Calafiori played like 60 minutes, it felt like this was the starting 11 anyway. How can that team go and score 7, or not even just score 7? Let's say go and win, score a couple of goals away in Europe in a knockout competition in the Champions League, the most elite competition in Europe, and then they go to Old Trafford and they put on that kind of performance. And look, we Man United, obviously, they're not stupid, clearly, because they learn off the same hymn book that everyone else has been reading this season, where if you defend deep, Arsenal will not win. We won't win games if teams come out and defend deep. So it's the frustration and everything else. I mean, I was fuming at the end of the game purely because two things. I was so glad I didn't go up there. Number one. Number two, I almost felt like I can't believe I can hear the fans. Like at the beginning of the game, the away end, it was proper loud on TV. And I was thinking, like, how do they do it? How do they do this again? Give it all, Gabriel's song. Then they go, they go through the whole defense. They go in the midfield. Mick Arteta's got his song. And I'm thinking, guys, there's nothing to play for. Like, how do you not stomach it? You've traveled up to Manchester. I think there was hella train delays on the way back, typically. Some people didn't get home until like
West Coast.
Yeah, apparently, people didn't get home till early hours of the morning. And in all honesty, David, we survived with a point. We got our dodge. We got our dodge with a point.
I can't believe.
Do you know how pathetic that is? But what is the curse between Arsenal and Old Trafford? To have like 2 wins in the last 26 years at Old Trafford is not good. To have we've not scored more or not won by more than 1 goal since 1979 at Old Trafford. What are we talking about?
And do you know what it is? Yeah, like United are at one end, and we're up. We're supposed to be challenging for a title, but nobody wants to take risks.
Oh no,
nobody.
Oh, no.
Only when United, they felt a bit more confident in what they were doing. They've said, all right, let's go for it. Arsenal, mate, We just our frustration are just
Slow, David. Slow.
And do you know what it is as
Slow.
well? I know the league. I know the league is done or whatever. But what the hell have you got to lose? Like, take the handle brakes off and just go. Yeah, honestly,
I lie.
Do you know what angered me the most after the game?
Like, what's he saving?
The panel after the game mentioned Liverpool don't play. Arsenal play 3 Premier League games before Liverpool play their next Premier League game. That infuriated me because I was like, had you say you beat West Ham at home, right? And maybe take the point at Forest. It is what it is. You beat Man United at Old Trafford, and then I think we've got Chelsea. Then it's I can't remember who the other game is next. I think it's Chelsea and
Everton may be away.
it might be.
No,
It might be.
Everton not.
No. I think we've got a couple before that. I think there's like Fulham at home. There's like a double header. I think it's like Chelsea and then Fulham or something like that. You get 9 points on Liverpool's back when Liverpool haven't played for 3 matches, and all of a sudden you ask Liverpool, okay, respond, because you saw what the Liverpool that I saw play on Wednesday night against PSG should have got light bulbs ringing in the Arsenal dressing room. It should have, but you know what? The players clearly, and is it the players' fault? The players clearly have given up on the Premier League title themselves. They don't want to play Premier League matches.
There's no point.
Because you're going to watch us on Wednesday night against PSV. Liquid passing, quick football, goals in the back of the net. And I'm sitting there, goals galore. Ali McCoy's talking about how amazing Martin Odegaard is. And then we're going to revert back to type. And I tell you this right now, David, I pray to God Real Madrid get the job done. Because if there's one thing I do not want, because we're going out against one of the Madrid sides, whoever we get, whichever one we get, I don't want to be. Which death do I prefer? The one with a pillow over my face, long suffering, 180 minutes of Diego Simeone? Could you imagine? Picture this, guys. Simeone and Arteta. Oh my God!
That's my bit.
Arteta's got no striker, right? He's got no striker, and Simeone, we know.
We know what's
the dark arts.
The darkest of arts. I mean, there's going to be
a couple of things from my point of view. I can't believe I can sit here and say that we should have won that game. So I can't believe I can.
Your best performance this season, isn't it? Your best performance this season.
But you know what it is, though. And if you listen to what Amorim said afterwards, he said he actually apologized to United fans because he said he doesn't like playing the low block, but it's the one thing that's most effective against Arsenal, so he had to do it.
Why he apologizes, I have no idea.
He apologized because United are known for counter-attacking.
Listen, get the job done. 3 points,
so
1 point.
That's what he wanted. But here's what it is, really. When I
bear in mind, sorry, Robin.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, he literally said, what did he say leading up to the game? We must survive on Sunday. That's the talk he came out with on Thursday. I'm sitting there thinking he's talking about just surviving, guys.
Yeah, because we all saw what happened on Wednesday.
Yeah, but Man United are on the ropes before the match has started. They've just literally said, look, guys, hang on to these ropes. It's the Royal Rumble. Turn them over. Oh, no. We're going to pass the ball slowly to death. I don't remember Onana making one save, but go ahead, Robin.
Well, again, besides what he said, it's a bit of a rinse and repeat once again for me, really. I look at the goalkeeper. He had a calamitous mistake 3 minutes into the game. And Arsenal didn't go 1-0 up. And I said, this is going to be this type of game. The first half was literally a snooze fest. I don't really have anything to say up until the free kick. And when the free kick happened, I just looked at it and I said, I was gassed when it went in. But when I saw the replay, I said, we were gifted this goal. And Bruno Fernandes had the space, the time in the world for this. And I said, listen, let's take it. Let's do that. And then what really frustrated me throughout this game is the difference between goalkeepers, because I have Hellfire and Brimstone in my goal. And I have, when I look on the other side and what Arsenal have, you have a top goalkeeper who, in any other day, this could have been a 3-1, a 4-1 with the saves that he was making. He saved you. You touched that Rasmus Højlund. I have people that I know that defend this guy, and I just look at me. he wears the number 9. He's not for Manchester United.
Yeah. 20 games is it now? Without a goal?
Yeah, like it's poor. You're given a golden chance, and you're taking. I counted 3, cusping 4 touches before. Was it Rice that tackled him? And I'm like, just shoot.
Yeah,
You can go left, you can go right, you can do whatever you want.
a lot was made about Rice's tackle, but I genuinely think it was the poor touch from Højlund that kind of it allows Rice to make that ball. do you know what I mean? It's like there's no conviction, there's no nothing with him.
It gets to a point where like a man's just not built for it, man. You know what I mean? It's like you'd be saying like, give him a chance. Look, right there, it's there for you.
Listen,
and he didn't want it. He genuinely did it.
But
you
you know,
would rather you passed it to anyone else but him.
Sure, but I genuinely think he could make it in the Premier League with a different club.
Yeah.
I don't.
I do. How old is he? Is he 20? Did you say?
He's 20, and do you know what it is?
No, but let's
2003.
stop there. But let's stop there for a second. He's 20 years old.
No, he's going to be 22 this year.
Okay, fair enough.
I've counted it as 22. But my point stands, there are.
It's just still really.
I look at other 20, 21, 22-year-olds that are left wingers, right wingers, up top. He's well behind his age mates.